Hey guys, how are you doing? It's really nice to see you all again. And here's Emko, one of your favorite YouTubers. Today we'll be talking about the ways that you can properly handle or let's say market the project or like coin or any sort of the campaign that you're looking to launch over like this time. So basically, we all see that the market is kind of looking not the best at the current situation, which requires more marketing for the NFT sort of the projects, and of course, like all projects in general. So, what does that mean? How exactly you can market the project properly to, make the job successful, to, accomplish the sellout and make everything accordingly to that. So, let's dive into it now. So first, as the first, we will be talking about the how you can, let's say, first of all, build the socials accordingly to that, which will actually look super professional and attract the real people inside. I will tell you something on the start. Projects and people are really not much taking care about the socials or something like that, which is unfortunately, result not selling out the projects or something like that. You must focus over the socials. Building up the Twitter, building up the Discord, building up the Telegram are the main things which are needed to accomplish like successful sellout. Starting with the Twitter, which is actually like the main platform for which is used for the onboarding people, then moving into the other side platforms such as the Discord or Telegram, depending on the project uses. First of all, when we talk about the Twitter, let's say the people are not to know how to market like the Twitter posts properly, especially because it's super important that you need to understand like what people actually do like and what people actually don't like. In general, the many people are currently using the rights and sort of these things. So I'm gonna just tell you like the difference on the two examples. Where one of the examples is a project which I'm at, which is actually handled from my side as a sort of the marketing, and the project which is actually like just simple project looking out to launch as soon as possible. Space love the builders. So if you're looking here to build something, you need to take care about everything, every single fact. So first of all, let's dive into example of the project Don't Worry, Be Happy, which is actually like representing the super quality platform for the shorting the dumps and riding the pumps, as you can see over here. So I'm just gonna go over this post over here. For example, we see that the structure of the post is super simple, and you can see like that the engagement is looking really organic. When I say organic engagement, I mean that the first tweet, this is one of the first tweets of the project, it doesn't cross 100 or a few hundred likes, comments, retweets, etc., because the people gonna spot that the project is actually like botted. It also must have like some sort of the decent amount of the views, which is actually like few thousand of the views comparing to the amount of the likes, etc. Because for example, from the perspective of the regular guy, let's say from my side, because I'm super experienced in this field and I understand everything, I can see that this is actually like representing some sort of the organic engagement. Well, for example, we have got like projects, I don't know, like which are actually like few thousand of the likes, retweets, comments on the first post, which actually looks super inorganic. And nowadays, at the current market, everything is super important to be like the organic. So making the quality rights of the posts and boosting the posts over the each new post is super important. Like stacking with a decent amount of the number of the likes, comments, and retweets, like 50, 60, 70 is something you must do. For example, like accordingly to that, you also like should have some sort of the decent amount of the verified users which are actually like engaging with your profile. But for example, if we go with the example of this, I just found it a random project that I was searching about. You see that this project has got like 170 views, 80 likes, 14 comments, zero retweets. Are you sure that someone will go for this? Let's say this is like some sort of the token launch that they're gonna go to buy it. Of course they won't, especially because like people are super interested to buy something that has got like engagement already before, and also like something which reminds people that they can like invest safely money into it. So definitely first thing is building up the Twitter successfully, then moving forward to the Discord. Many people are making the mistakes when they are opening the Discord instantly, which is actually like resulting small amount of the members inside. No, wait, first of all, launch the Twitter for the 1 or 2 weeks, get the hype, get the quality interactions over there, then at the same time open up the Discord, which will actually like result the good inflow of the people at the same time into Discord, rather than catching like one by one to enter the Discord when you open it instantly. This is the small tip for the founders of the projects which are looking out to launch the projects, which can be really super helpful. So this is the first thing accordingly that we are working out on, and now we're gonna move on the second part. So, guys, as we are getting back, the most important thing that we all should take care about when we are looking for to grow the project is how you are managed to do like some sort of the collaborations, SMMA, marketing, and partnerships at the same time. People are usually making mistakes when they are thinking that the collab managers or people like that can easily sell out their projects instantly, and there the conflict, like starts. So, first of all, the all people and the team should be contained with the more users, for example, like marketing manager, social media manager, collab manager, and all these people are forming one quality team, which is super needed. First of all, we are going to talk about the collaborations and the partnerships. On my example previously, let's say we're going to use like the sort of the partnerships and collaborations with the communities. First of all, targeting the blue chip communities to make the collaborations and partnerships, which is super important over the collaboration platforms. Getting their members inside the Twitter, inside the Discord, as results of the collaborations, which potentially are interested to buy your project. It doesn't guarantee that they're gonna buy your project, but they definitely have the chance because they are super interested to participate in the collab and giveaway, and they're looking for that. Secondly, you must do partnerships. For example, like on this picture, we can see like I'm working with Action Model, by the way, as well. We can see example of the partnerships where they annunciated that like they are partnering with Nova Astro, for example, or let's say making the one-to-ones custom NFTs for the blue chip communities in partnering with them to make the giveaways over the Twitter, partnering up with the influencers to make the one-to-ones to partner with them. This is all the way that you can like get the maximum exposure from the collaborations and partnerships at the same time and get the most efficient results out of it. Don't forget that and focus on the quality over the quantity as always. Now we're gonna move on the third part. So, guys, as we're getting back into the next thing, the most important part of this story, or one of the most important part of these stories, are the EMA spaces, where you, as the founder, gain the trust from the community. Communities and people won't buy NFTs nowadays. I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't plan to, I would say on some sort of dogs them or talk to them, they're gonna not buy your NFT. They want to know who exactly you are and how you manage to plan the future of the NFT project or any sort of the coin that you're looking for. And for that reason, it's most important way that you plan how to properly manage and make the like EMA spaces, because on the spaces you get the most quality and most potential investors over there. Agreeing with the launchpad, first of all, we all know that, for example, like over the Solana, there are the only two launchpads which are dominating. But first of all, there's the Magic Eden, which at the recent time, is super picky and they don't like do any sort of the projects or something like that, support or something like that. And there's the second goated option, for example, like which I mostly prefer and which I already like love to use, is Launch My NFT, which is actually like representing the full platform, which is giving you, for example, like if you're planning to launch and you have got like the quality, they're gonna offer you the opportunity to talk with them directly on the space between behind the people, where will tons of the people listen you. At the second time, they're gonna offer you like sort of the giveaways that we used to spoke about it before. And as the third part, they maybe even gonna get you offer like some sort of the feature over the mint, which actually is not something that anyone nowadays do. For example, with the sort of the credibility. So, for example, like hoping over the EMA spaces is super important part of the like building your project and building the trust from the people. So if you're planning to do that, you definitely must visit first of all this sort of the platform, discuss with them, and for example like find a way how you can properly market it and manage to mint the project. So moving out on the next part. So, guys, as we are moving forward, I'm gonna tell you like one more of the most important parts before the mint that you must take care on. These are the support of the content creators and the influencers. Unfortunately, which is super mandatory today. Why did I say unfortunately? well, it is mistake. Never mind. Basically, support of these sort of the guys which are actually like super quality on this space. Like at the current market, only properly marketing the project can lead you towards the full sellout. Onboarding the KLO manager, we can call it like that, the person who's going to be responsible for the guys which will contain and make your tweets from their own profiles, which usually used to run 1 or 2 weeks before the mint of your project. For example, like you can see that this guy, let's say example, is planning to make some sort of the alpha about the, like future of the crypto trading, like how it's looking like. Imagine like having like 20 or 30 more of these guys which are going to constantly drop the tweets, and your push your project over the Twitter algorithm to see like the more people over that. This definitely is the most quality way to, like extra market the project, apart from the starting with the, social media marketing, collaborations and partnerships, then EMA spaces, organizations and giveaways, and of course, like as the last but not the least, it's important to handle like properly over the content creators and KLO managers. And these are all the things which are needed to be done in order to market the project properly. But over the next video, I'm planning also to tell you like and explain you how you can actually like pull out the project even if the mint doesn't start well, because we see many projects that are actually like not, struggling with the mint out and sell out anything. I'm gonna share you like the efficient strategy how you can move forward with the mint, because I'm the marketing guy for past like 5 to 6 years, and I exactly know how to do everything in terms of this space properly and to help and manage project to get sold out. So basically, if you like this video, I would recommend you to subscribe to my channel, and I'm gonna start sharing the new alphas over here with you, and hope you enjoyed the video. So we're gonna see each other on the next video, guys. Have a good one and see you later. Bye.